Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This week I wanted to give you my September income report for my Teachers Pay Teachers shop, as well as a few other updates, business related and financial related. You can see here on the screen I've got a little outline here of everything I would like to cover. I've been doing a lot of podcast interviews and some other audio recordings, so I figured why not make this week's Kristen's Classroom video the same kind of format. So you'll see everything here that we're going to be talking about. Really quick, if you are new to this channel, I typically do videos each and every week. We talk about work-life balance, working from home, owning a business, teaching online, and everything in between. If that is of interest of you, be sure to click that little red subscription button down below and the bell to be updated each and every time. And if you do like these chit chat update videos, go ahead and give this one a huge thumbs up. Also, make sure you stick around until the end of this video because I am not only going to give you my September income report, but we'll also cover everything in quarter 3, which are the months of July, August, and September. So if you want to see how my shop did in quarter 3 of this year compared to quarter 3 of last year, then just keep watching. But let's go ahead and get started. You can see point number 1. I wanted to share with you guys once again my teacher money mindset guide. I'll put a picture here on the screen. It is a free resource. It doesn't matter if you are a teacher, a business owner, if you are just somebody who wants to get better at their finances, know where their money's going, maybe combat a little bit of that inflation that we're all seeing that we will be talking about in this video. You can click the link down below in the description box. It is a completely free download. I believe that everyone should have access to financial tools, and while I am not an expert in any capacity, this is just something I use on the regular and think everyone could benefit from having as well. So if you have not already done so, be sure to click the link down below in the description box and grab your own free copy of our Money Mindset Guide. Another shop update that I wanted to share this month is that I have finally started an email list for my Teachers Pay Teachers shop. Now, if you follow this YouTube channel and my whole journey of online teaching, you know I have a Kristen's Classroom YouTube channel email list. It's got about 2,500 people on it, but I knew that was not the right audience to have for my Teachers Pay Teachers store because you're catering to audiences on all of your platforms. So I did not want to move those 2,500 people over that would now receive emails about my Teachers Pay Teachers resources. That's not really what they signed up for. So I did make a brand new email list solely for my Teachers Pay Teachers shop, products, sales, freebies, everything in between. I am getting very close to my first 50 people on that email list. When I do hit that, I'll let you guys know this here. I'm going to be doing a 5 for 5 giveaway where I'm going to choose 5 people, so essentially 10% of my list, and I'm going to be sending them a little impromptu surprise $5 Starbucks gift card. I do also have the link to sign up for that mailing list down below at the top of the description box as well. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and chat about the next 3 bullets on our list here. The September income report. Just like the title of this video stated, this was my best month by far. I did not expect this. I always think that August, that back to school month, is going to always be the best of the best, but September surprised me. I will also show you guys a comparison of last year in the month of September. I truly am just sitting here sipping coffee in my studio with my microphone. It feels kind of weird. It feels kind of like I'm treating this YouTube channel like a podcast, but we're going to go ahead and get started with the income report. We'll have a chat about combating inflation this year and then the quarter 3 income numbers and products in the shop. Quick swig of coffee, then let's go ahead and get started. We're going to switch off of this screen and jump over here. What you guys are currently looking at is the first week in the month of September. I went from Friday to Friday, clicked apply. You can see our first week here, we earned a total of $68.08. You can see we did have a really great day on September 5th. We made $29.60. We did have one no sale day on September 2nd. So we made $68.08, sold a total of 20 units in this week. So we'll do an earnings comparison each and every week, and we'll do one at the end of this report. But the first week of September 2023 versus 2022, you can see we more than doubled. Last year we made $26.47, and again, this year we made $68.08. Skipping ahead to the next week, this is September 8th through the 15th, I was blown away to see that I made over $100 in the week. If you've been following these income reports, you know that the spring Q1 of this year was not the best month for me or the best time for me. I had months where I would make $30 or $40 and call it a month. So to make over $100 in a week was just incredible. You can see $106.72, and we sold 29 units. Now, I do believe at this point in time, the most units I've ever sold in a day was 9. I think we hit that in this month. So a goal I'm having right now in the current month of October is to have a 10-item sale day. But I'll keep you guys posted in future videos. So second week of September, 106 compared to last year, $20.40. You can see we took a big spike in income right in the middle of the month. We had a lot of new products going into the shop the first 2 weeks of September. Then they did start taking off at this time. So we did really, really well in the second week of September. Moving on to the third week, this is September 15th through the 22nd. We had another week well over $100. You can see in this week we made $184.40. So if I was blown away last week at just hitting over 100, this one was incredible. And if we go look at units sold, we sold 48 units. Here is that record day of selling 9 units on September 18th, which is my husband's birthday, 2023. And again, if I compare this week to the previous week, you can see in 2022, we made a total of $26.04 in the week compared to this week with $184. And then the last week, we are going to include an extra day here, September 22nd through September 30th. It really doesn't matter that we're including the 30th, and you're going to see why in a second. If you look over here, September 30th of 2023 was another no sale day. But even with making no sales on the last day, you can see that we did make $145.20. So I had 3 weeks in a row of making over $100 for that week. And then we can look at units sold in the final week, 34, which is great. And then compare this week to last year, $31.65 as compared to the $145. Now, if we put that all together, September 1st, you can see here that we made a total of $434.80. And if I go back and show you guys my August, I already have an entire August back to school income report. If you guys want to check that out, I will link it up above in the cards. But just for right now, I'll show you. I thought August of 2023 was going to be my best month at $305.98. So to see September well exceed that, just incredible. I don't know what to think in terms of October. I'll just say for now, my biggest guess as to why September did well is I had some products that really took off mid to late September. I did not have a mailing list at that time. I was trying out Pinterest for the very first time, and I think that's it. I did a few notes to followers, but again, didn't have an email list. I do not share products or sales information on my Instagram. That is just like me as a teacher, not as a shop selling resources. Nonetheless, this was my best month I've ever had. If I compare this September 2023 to last year, you can see we were just shy of hitting $100 in the year of 2022. So we've had great progress over the last year. And then if we go ahead and compare units sold, you can see this year we sold a total of 114 units compared to last year we sold 42. You can also see both September 30th of both years were no sale days. So that's just something I just kind of know to look at in the future. But you guys, that is it. That is my September 2023 income report. We are going to come back to this screen because I do want to show you guys my quarter 3 income, how I've done. I don't really do much in terms of quarters. If you guys want to see my 2023 full year income report broken up into quarters, we can absolutely do that. I feel like that would be better because I have been giving you guys a lot of monthly updates, but let me know down below and let me know also, how did your September 2023 income go? If we jump back over here, I did want to chat about different ways I am combating inflation. And if you are also just basically a citizen of the world, in most countries, I know where I live, inflation has really been present. But I did decide, I'll switch the slides here, I did decide to chat about that in this video. Not that I'm telling you guys how to combat inflation, but if you are also someone that has their own tips and tricks, first of all, let me know down below. But here are the 3 things myself and my husband have been doing. Number 1, we have been grocery shopping 1 time a week. It is Saturday. If you missed last week's video, I talked about why I switched to a 4-day work week, and the week before I shared my Google Calendar. If you want to check those out, I'll link them down below in the description box. Great videos if you just want to see like how I put my work week together and how I prioritize things in this business. But one of those things has been making grocery shopping and errands something that happen 1 time a week. Because I don't know about you guys, but as somebody who is more of a frugal shopper, if I see a clearance section, I'm going to want to go check it out. And yes, I go in the store with a list, I make a meal plan, we go through our pantry, all of those things we've all been seeing on the internet when it comes to saving money. But for me, just going in once a week, I even take my husband to the grocery store. I text him part of our grocery list and he goes and gets things as well. But I have found that only going in 1 time per week really does not only save the gas in getting there, but it helps me resist the temptation of seeing what's on sale, wanting to try something new. So that is the first thing we have been doing to combat inflation this year. Number 2 has been learning how to do my own manicures and pedicures and making my weekday coffee. Now, if you watch any of my vlogs, you know that weekends are my Starbucks day. I will go, as part of our 1 day a week grocery run, we'll go and get coffee together, we'll get a car wash, we'll run errands, get groceries, and then we do have a Saturday Chipotle date that we've literally had since the pandemic. But learning how to do my own nails really has helped out. I went on to YouTube and it's been, trial and error. I'm not going to say I'm an expert at it, but I know how to remove the polish, trim the cuticles, file the nails, put on the different coats like the base coat, the color, and the top, let it sit. Bonus tip that I have learned from the gurus online, because I am not one, is to do your nails before bed. Get ready for bed, do your nails, and then go to bed, because it gives your nails hours for that polish to really harden, and it does make your nails last longer. Second bonus tip is I now have cuticle oil. It's like the Essie apricot is what I use whatever you like, but putting putting cuticle oil on your nail beds at night keeps them really hydrated and it makes your nails look like you did go to the salon. And then making my own coffee, you guys know this, I have a cold brew maker. It is listed down below in the description box under what's in my classroom. I have perfected the Starbucks vanilla sweet cream cold brew, and I make it and have it every single week. And last but not least in this little chat, the third way we are combating inflation is controlling our home temperature and our home maintenance tasks. I am probably not the only one speaking from experience here, but we are heating and cooling a much larger house since buying this place last year, and we discovered that our air conditioning bill was the highest bill we've actually had in the month of July and August, other than our mortgage, of course. So we have gone through, we use our little smart Eco thermostat. We've bumped the numbers, try to save a little bit. Happy to report that September we were $60 less than our summer bill. Thank goodness. But you live and you learn. We have now controlled the temperature. It now adjusts when we are home. It adjusts at nighttime, and hopefully we'll continue to see those numbers go down. And then maintenance. We did just paint our guest bedroom together. Christopher and I did that. Bigger tasks like painting outside shutters, I did hire someone to do that, and our garage door and our front door. I'll put a picture of our beautiful front door with our fall autumn wreath. But smaller projects that we can do like weeding, lawn maintenance, painting of interior rooms, we try to take care of ourselves. We also, I don't have it listed here, but we do seasonal decor. My rule with seasonal decor, other than 2 pumpkins and 2 mums, if you watch a couple of the vlogs, you may have noticed that I pulled out a bunch of reusable fall decor, like pumpkins, not real ones, but ones we picked up from the thrift shop. My sister Katie can crochet pumpkins better than I could ever hope to do anything with needles and yarn and crocheting. But those are our like seasonal decor rules around the house, because I could go crazy and want to buy everything and decorate the whole house, but we do try to keep that down. But those are the 3 ways we are combating inflation. Let me know your thoughts on this down below. What are things you and your family are doing? I wanted to include this because if you know me, I love talking about money. I love talking about ways to save money, how to make the most of your money, how to make your income work for you. And inflation, I feel like, is something everyone is feeling. So these are my 3 things. Grocery shopping and tasks once a week, DIY manicures and making my own coffee, and working with our home thermostat and home maintenance projects. Jumping back up, let's go ahead and take a look at quarter 3. Quarter 3, once again, for anybody that might not be sure, are the months of July, August, and September. So I like this because it's going to show, obviously, my back to school August month, which was a great month, and then September that we just talked about. If I apply it here, you can see that my quarter 3 earnings are the highest they have ever been. We are at $819.57, and we have sold a total of 243 units in the shop. Now, if I go back and we compare it to last year, let me just click on last year. You know that in August of 2022 was when I started to take my TpT store very seriously. So if you look at July of 2022, you can see there's pretty much nothing. I had 4 items in an abandoned shop, and then you can see how it has slowly grown. And then this year is the one in blue. You can see a couple really big one-day spikes in sales. And then if we go look at units sold and compare that, you can see that we almost doubled actually. Last year we sold a total of 125 units in quarter 3, and this year we sold a total of 243 units. Now, I'm not going to lie to anybody. When we started the month of September, my goal was to make 10% more, because that was just, try to make simple, easy goals. And 10% more would have been somewhere around $110 to $115. You can see we did exceed that. So now my goal moving forward, at least for October, my goal is going to be somewhere between $450 and $500. My other update that I did want to give you guys is that my shop is currently sitting at 190 products, and we did, as of today, the day we are filming this video, hit 1,000 followers in the shop. So those are just a few shop updates I wanted to give you guys, but this is everything I also just wanted to cover and chat with you guys about. The money mindset guide, the shop update, we finally have an email list. Will that make a difference? I have no idea. I will come back and reference this video. That is actually why I love doing income reports. I want to, in the future, do income reports and shop updates as one video. Let me know your thoughts on that, you guys. What would you like to see in those income reports and shop updates? I want to include previous months in comparison, where we're sitting at with number of products, what we're doing with marketing, things we're learning, mistakes we've made. I think that is so helpful to go back and learn from. If you did follow this YouTube channel back in Q1 of this year, you saw that it was not good times in the TpT shop for me. I was having really bad months, and I went back and I looked and I learned from it. So I know in Q1 of 2024, we will definitely have something to look at. But you can see everything we chatted about here. Let me know how you guys are doing. Give me all your updates. Give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you in next Monday's video. Bye, guys.